Alright everyone, so many of us know the Marvel Cinematic Universe has a stable of actors that we are really invested in now going in towards Phase 2, or the end of Phase 2 I should say. Unfortunately these people can't really stick around forever, and what I'm basically going to cover is how I think the new Avengers will be introduced post Age of Ultron. Now in the comics there have been many different iterations to the Avengers roster, which is what I'm assuming will happen in the films as well. There has been rumor and speculation that by the end of Avengers 2, a clear division is created amongst the team that we already know. People have speculated that Tony Stark and Steve Rogers will head up different teams, which does make sense to me, certainly setting the stage for Civil War. Now, the interesting thing is who will be selected for these different Avengers groups. Another new development, I guess, that you can say is the recent announcement of Spider-Man coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which really changes things up, because Spider-Man's always been a prominent character, even with the Brian Michael Bendis run on New Avengers, as was Wolverine, but it looks like we won't be seeing him anytime soon. I have theorized myself that with the current timeline of films for Phase 3, a lot of the major characters that we've come to know over Phase 1 and 2 won't really be there for most of the lineup I'm seeing, because they're introducing a lot of new characters and people come in and out, and I'm saying that by Avengers Infinity War Part 1 a new team will sort of take their place. Thor might be imprisoned as a result of Ragnarok, Steve Rogers might be killed off at the end of Civil War, leading to Bucky taking over the mantle. Iron Man might go into space over the guilt of Steve's death or some other reason and run to the Guardians of the Galaxy, and so on. Now, Marvel definitely has a bunch of surprises planned over the next 5 years, so I wouldn't count on really any of these happening or the current rosters sort of returning for Part 1. This is just all my theory and speculation here. It would also raise the stakes too, bringing in a new team that had to fill the void and deal with a threat kind of like Thanos. It definitely raised those kind of stakes because it's a newbie team and they have to work out their kinks and stuff like that, so that'd be really cool. And I'm going to go out and say that the new Avengers team will consist of Bucky as Captain America, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, the Twins, and the Hulk, because Kevin Feige has said that the Hulk will play a major part in the Avengers films in Phase 3. Now, the other characters that could also serve as like a standby, I would say, are Falcon and War Machine. I'm not too sure where they fit into all this, but I wouldn't doubt that they would not be in the team. So personally, I do believe that Marvel wants to push Doctor Strange and Black Panther to give them spots into any sort of new Avengers lineup that comes in the near future here, just because it seems like these two characters in particular are getting a lot of new promotion with the comic books, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try and push them in the new Avengers team. And I for one have been campaigning to see Bucky take over the mantle of Captain America ever since I read the famous Brubaker run on Cap. It's a really great character arc that I hope is explored in the cinematic universe, especially given the fact that Sebastian Stan has around 8 more film appearances to go. Now, with all that said, let me know what you guys think down below, and do you guys think we'll see a new roster by the end of Age of Ultron, or rather in Civil War? And would you like to see Spider-Man as a major player in the new Avengers? Sound off below, and this is Nick signing off till next time.